Blackstone Audio presents Rubicon by Stephen Saylor. This book is read by Ralph Cosham. For my brother Ronnie, this book. Part 1. Minerva. 1. Pompey will be mightily pissed, said Davos. Son-in-law, you have a penchant for stating the obvious. I sighed and knelt and steeled myself to take a closer look. The lifeless body lay face down in the middle of my garden, directly before the bronze statue of Minerva, like a prostrate worshipper at the goddess's feet. Davos turned in a circle, shielding his eyes from the morning sunlight, and peering warily at the four corners of the peristyle roof surrounding us. What I can't see is how the assassin got in and out without any of us in the house hearing. He wrinkled his brow, which made him look like a perplexed and much overgrown boy. Built like a Greek statue and just as thick. That was Bethesda's joke. My wife had not taken kindly to the notion of our only daughter marrying a slave, especially a slave who had been brash enough, or stupid enough, to get her pregnant. But if Davos had a penchant for the obvious, Diana had a penchant for Davos. And there was no denying that they had produced a beautiful son, whom I could hear even now screaming at his mother and grandmother to be let out into the garden, crying as only a 2-year-old can. But Aulus could not be let out to play on this bright, mild, Januarius afternoon, for there was a corpse in the garden. And not just any corpse. The dead man was Numerius Pompeius, who was somehow related to Pompey, one of the Great One's cousins, though a couple of generations younger. He had arrived at my house alone half an hour earlier. Now he lay dead at my feet. I can't understand it. Davos scratched his head. Before I let him in the door, I took a good look up and down the street like I always do. I didn't notice anybody following him. When Davos had been a slave, he had been a bodyguard. An obvious choice, given his hulking physique. He had been trained not just to fight, but to keep a lookout for danger. Now, as a freed man and my son-in-law, Davos was the physical protector of the household, and in these perilous times it was his job to greet visitors at the door. Now that a murder had occurred within the house, practically under his nose, he took it as a personal failure. In the face of my silence, Davos seemed determined to interrogate himself.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?